100 days in hardcore Minecraft. That's a lot of time you could spend actually doing something useful instead of spoiling your eyes and your health. But instead, I decided, yeah man, let's just play a virtual block game for like about 33 hours, or at least attempt to. Well, by the way, this is my attempt of surviving 100 days in the hardcore Minecraft Java free trial. That's a mouthful. Anyway, yeah, even though you heard me say I'm too poor, if this video gets 5 likes, then I will, yeah, show you how I did the extension of the free trial. Anyway, day 1, I spawned in next to a bonus chest, so I took everything there, because they obviously donated to me. It's the ancient builders, it's a last resort, because they know that that's the last good be there, so yeah, that's why they put there. So I kindly took their donations, and I found this lava pool here, which I thought, hey, this is a good area to set up my nether portal or something like that. Then I decided to check Java's combat mechanics because I watched way too much Java YouTubers using axes to crit. I mean, what? To hang out with mobs, So I tried it myself and found out it's actually quite good with it. Even though this is like my one of my first times playing Java. My other times were when the free trial just didn't last long enough. So yeah, that's pretty sad. But yeah, this is a pretty easy thing to do, to break the timer, to go past 100 minutes. Anyway, this was meant to be a 100 minutes challenge, 100 minutes in hardcore or Minecraft, but somehow I did something, the exact thing that I'm talking about, to extend the time. It actually worked, so yeah. I mean, I did watch a YouTube tutorial, so but still. Anyway, excuse me, after hanging out with the pigs, I fell into this whole ravine crack thing, 1.18 generation obviously, and struggled way too much to get out of this place. Then afterwards I decided to head more exploring, and then I finally found some exposed stone which hit me. Why didn't I craft a crafting table and get some stone tools as fast as possible? I bet if Dream was watching this video, he'd be so disappointed that he'll literally die. Like you don't even need Technoblade or any manhunt person. Just me cringing him so hard that he just dies. Yeah, anyway, I found some more sheep here which are very important because I need them for the night because I am confirmed gonna die if I don't get a bed. So yeah. After hanging out with them, they decided to give me some of their wool. I was like, thank you very much. This is gonna be a great contribution to this world. So I crafted the bed up and took the crafting table, continued exploring once again until I saw another sheep, and yeah. And you were wondering why the heck 7 somehow managed to one shot it. It wasn't one shot, it's just I missed the axe crit and then I used the fish to finish it off. Anyway, so I took some of the sugar cane, turned on my shaders because they're lagging like crazy. My PC was literally roaring so hard that it was probably louder than a fighter jet flying over the house. And we decided to go surviving. It's like, oh wait, I forgot the furnace. So yeah, got the crafted the furnace, got some birch planks to smelt up the thing, and the pork chops. So yeah, cause yeah, might as well use very useless wood. I mean, cause like let's see, what was I trying to say? It's not ugly, but it's just not as good as the other woods in my opinion. So I might as well give it a use to smelt it up. So it's still useful. So I decided to smelt it up, and while I was mining, I ran into this giant underwater aquifer or something like that. Yeah, literally went crazy when even when I moved to one side, yeah, it still came in. Luckily, it was just one water source block or something. So after taking the rest of the pork chops, I decided to store my OG pickaxe and OG axe in the chest. Because, don't forget the past. But, what's that? Don't forget the past, but think about the future. Was that the quote? Anyway, yeah. I decided to continue mining over here. Found some lapis. Yeah, found iron and lapis. Oh yeah, also copper and 2 veins of lapis actually before I found coal. But luckily after this vein of iron, finally found coal. I was literally rejoicing because it was so dark. I had to use Optified. Yeah, by the way, I know what Optified is. For a better primary bedrock user knows what Optified is and installs it right away. Hey, yeah, I found 3 veins of lapis but 1 vein of coal. And 2 veins of iron. Actually 3, make that, 3. Coal is quite rare, isn't it, nowadays? Yeah, you need to go to like an extreme hills biome or something if you want a lot of that stuff. which I would be going exploring later on, but I don't know if you guys don't know if I'm going to an extreme hills by or not. Hee hee hee. Pro YouTuber tactics be like. Anyway, I chopped down some dark oak trees because I was getting started on my base. I think. Yeah. Okay, so I think around this time it was yeah, I decided to clear up some land first things first. I think this around this time was day 4, not day 3 if you guys saw that. Because day 3 was inside the coal vein area. So yeah, day 4 to 11 I think. Did I, was it even there? No, it's not. Why did I spoil the entire video? I don't know guys. This video has been ongoing for so long. Like editing itself, even the whole like even this voiceover. It's actually my second voiceover. Actually, is it my third? Yeah, it's my third voiceover. So yeah, it's a lot of what's that called again? Trial and tribulation. No, I forgot what you call that. Like it's kind of a roller coaster ride. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I decided to smelt up this iron to get some more iron here. And yeah, I crafted up my boots with that. And yeah, oh yeah guys, I forgot to tell the goal. Why do I tell my goals always so late? Anyway, so my goal is to get a full set of armor, a base, and one diamond tool in these 100 days. I know it's very underwhelming because other people will be like, yeah, as you can see here, day 3 to 11, no, it's actually 4 to 11. I just miscalculated it. Anyway, so what I was saying, this is a little bit more of a chill 100 days, you know. It's not like, okay, so on day 1, I decided to get a netherite beacon and didn't wait it 1 second because I forgot to record it. So yeah, I did some off-camera mining. Every YouTuber will like, anyway. Yeah, so I'm not that kind of guy, so don't expect me to go to an end city within like day 69. I know it'll be pretty nice, but yeah. So I decided to start off by crafting up some tiles for the floor because, you know, deep slate is the best block in the game. I dare you to disagree, alright? Best building block. Deep slate. Best overall block in terms of use, I'm honestly not sure. And before you guys start spamming the comments saying it's an end crystal and crystals are entities, so yeah. I'll say it's a crafting table actually. Yeah, obviously a crafting table. What I would say. Anyway, so over here, I feel so many times over here trying to center the thing. I feel like 3 times. So first time I saw it was off center, I decided to recenter it, but then I forgot 3 deep slate tiles, so I put them back and then realized how off center it was and put it back to the original position it was, which is actually center, but it was not looking centered. Anyway, so I decided to get some logs, you know. So basically what I decided to go for this build is like it's like a desert pyramid, jungle pyramid kind of vibe, you know, like I don't know what society mixed up with the Aztecs, I don't know, like some Mexican, European, American, I don't know, some tribal looking pyramid thing. That's what I was going for. With a clear roof or something, or some glass roof, yeah. Because that would require a lot more deep slate, was making it into an actual pyramid. So yeah, I decided to smelt up some glass over here. And yeah, after that, I decided to get some seeds because I was seeing that I need a sustainable source of food, so I went out to get as much grass as possible to get more seeds, and yeah, slept and relocated my bed afterwards. I decided to head off some mining because I didn't want to go some grass, and tried finding a cave. So this cave was pretty disappointing. All I had was 2 iron. Explored the rest of the cave so I won't get jump scared by creeper. So after my 3 iron, sorry, there's a calculation error. As always, but yeah, after I got my 3 beans, I smelted them up. Yeah, I know this is totally worth in terms of profit. 3 beans, I know. Yeah, and as soon as I tried to go mining, instantly my pickaxe broke, so I decided to craft a new one. And I tested out the crawl mining mechanic in Java and then gave up pretty quickly because it's so slow compared to Bedrock's one. Yeah, and I went onto the internet to try finding a diamond finding trick. And apparently the guy said you can find it within the veins of tuff. So basically what the guy said was, oh yeah, by the way, it's day 12. Yeah, the reason, how I'm calculating the days is the F3 screen, which is extremely useful, so I don't have to estimate the days, you know, or actually count it. Anyway, to what I was saying, so the tough thing, you need to find the tough vein, find the most northwest blocks, go 5 blocks towards that direction, but then if you hit a chunk border, you need to go back to the other side of the chunk to continue the number. So let's say you stop at two blocks and then hit the chunk border. So you go backwards into the northwest one and then go the other 3 blocks and then dig downwards and you should find it. And over here I managed to find a pink sheep, which is pretty rare. It's not like a blue axolotl or something which cannot even spawn naturally anymore. But yeah, still, it's pretty rare. It's a 1 in 673 chance, I think, but I'm not really sure. The Minecraft experts can find that out. So I decided to take a screenshot with the pink sheep because, obviously, and decided not to hang out with it. I decided to leave it alone. Just wanted to, take a screenshot and decided to explore this depressing looking cave. Oh yeah, by the way, I was going a little bit of an exploring thing, a trip. But yeah, this was like the most depressing looking thing ever. Like the cave is so depressing. And apparently we went to the old growth birch forest. As you can see, look at how tall those birch trees are. It's pretty insane. And I finally found my favorite wood, spruce. Best wood in the game. No one can cancel me about it. Second best is dark oak, which I was already living there. That's why I decided to build it out of dark oak instead of, yeah. But since I finally found spruce, I decided to get 4 saplings. It's the rule of mine. And I found a mega tiger over here and decided to, admire its glory. Look at that. It's just amazing. Oh, it's not called a mega tiger. I think it's called like the old growth spruce tiger or pine tiger. I don't know what the differences are. I think it's just one is warmer, one is cooler. Yeah, while I was admiring the view, I saw some iron on the side of the mountain. While I was riding, I felt so cold. So since I was kind of on a coal shortage, I decided to get some coal as well. And then after that, I parked down and I hung out with more sheep that were over there. And as you can see, they clearly like me. Also pigs as well. And while I was trying to go back, I found my first ever battle with a monster. This is why I had headed back, because I was dumb enough to not bring a bed with me. And put up my shield, and for whatever reason you cannot left and right click at the same time, because in Bedrock you can actually sneak and hold up your shield, but then when you hit it will move out of the way automatically. But then this one, it's either left click or right click. And I had so much trouble borrowing the soul out of the skeleton, because skeletons in Java edition are so much more agile compared to what's that called again, Bedrock. In Bedrock, they just stay in the same place, and I found that there's a weird bug in my thing where the hostile mobs don't seem to attack me. Only skeletons seems to attack me. But I still found out that creepers can still blow up. It's just that they are not hostile. They're like a weird type of neutral mob. Basically, it's like if they come next to you, they'll explode. But then they won't want to explode on their own. Like, they won't explode just because they want to borrow your soul. It's just like they explode because you're next to them. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I found another Skelevoid next to my base and then borrowed the soul, got the bones as well. And like the big crackhead that I am, I still decided to go borrowing the soul of mobs with this much health over there. And yeah, over here, the Skelevoid is fighting here, so I decided to let the creeper blow up so I can reduce the health of the Skelevoid. The Skelevoids are so agile, agile, not gonna lie, it's very annoying. Anyway, so I decided to head to sleep, and by that time it is day 13. I know, very cursed day, as you can see here. I planted up my spruce saplings, as you can see over there, and oh yeah, I fell into this one block. I fell into a 1 block source that looks like this. It's why does this even exist? I'm not sure. I guess, I mean, it is day 13, so it could be why. So I decided to plant whatever seeds I had, wheat seeds, and also go break some grass after that, so I could get as much seed profits. Yeah, and using some of the bones that I got from the Skelly Boys, I bone mealed it, and yeah, I had enough to make 1 piece of bread. But I decided to lure some cows to get a sustainable source of food. But when I came into my house, there's somehow a creeper, bruh. But yeah, I decided to collect some of the loot that was dropped, and saw the Skelly Boys actually drop some arrows on the bow, and I was like, that, bro, that's kinda kind. So I decided to yoink. Take the donations. They 100% willingly gave that. So yeah, I gladly took that very appreciatively, and stored some extra cobble deep slate and whatever not in a chest in the front. And I decided to make a smoker to smelt up my food faster, because efficiency is everything. Take that down as a quote anyway. Let's see, what was I trying to do? It's been a while since I've recorded this, so I'm me myself trying to record. So I decided to take some of the buds plugs of the furnace outside to smell up some of the mob swaps that they decided to give me, mob gifts. Yeah, and while I was mining down here, I found my first pieces of gold. Aside to get to Y-54 to mine up some diamonds. What diamonds? I mean like to find a big cave to find some ores, you know. Because I really wanted to experience the 1.18 caves, but I didn't really find any of that stuff so far. Foreshadowing. Oh yeah, while I was mining, I accidentally mined into an amethyst geo, which is pretty nice. But the funny thing is, if I had mined one block off to the side, I wouldn't have discovered this amethyst geo, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I mined into this amethyst geo just to, you know, see if there's anything useful. And I actually found that there's actually some clusters that were over there. That means I can actually craft the spyglass by getting the amethyst shards from inside here. Why spyglass, you might ask? You literally have optified, you dummy. Basically I was trying to test out a myth whether it'll be a fact. Like basically I want to test if optified and spyglass makes a further zoom than just optified. Anyway, so while I was continuing mining, I found my first ever diamonds, which is pretty nice. You know, finding diamonds is always spicy. No matter even if we can have netherite, unless you're SB, then in that case diamonds for peasants. But you know, it's always satisfying to find the first diamonds. Anyway, so my inventory is full, so I had to yoink out some of my stuff. And yeah, I mined up all the diamonds and found that it's actually a 5 vein, which was perfect to craft the diamond pickaxe and an enchantment table, which is ideal. So yeah, by the time I came out, it was like day 14 or something. I don't know. I really don't know what the heck it is. I need to wait for past me to check the debug screen in order to do that. But I'm assuming it was day 14. So yeah, I crit the zombies. You know, I hang out with the zombies because yeah, and decided to like talk with them. Why were they hanging outside my house? And like, I just wanted your autograph and I wanted to give you these gifts. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. So yeah, I took that gladly and I was very happy with the gift. So yeah. Anyway, so I threw inside my beans and my corn and my what's that? What do you call the corn? Oh yeah, raw sushi, raw beans, raw corn, and raw sushi. Wait, sushi even raw? I mean, no, it uses some raw meat sometimes. But yeah, I decided to craft my first ever diamond pickaxe in this world. So yeah, I crafted the diamond pickaxe. For now, I stored it inside my valuables chest because, you know, and I might just do anything dumb. But then I realized it's a hardcore world a little bit later on. And if I die, I die. That's the whole purpose of hardcore, and I'm doing it like, if I die, I'm gonna be super far away and it's gonna despawn and I'm gonna get it back. Obviously, you're not gonna get it back with it. Obviously, it's gonna despawn because I'm never gonna respawn. And sorry, I'm having a little bit of those problems here. Anyway, so I decided to strip up the wood, and my stone axe broke while I was stripping over there, and I forgot to take that down. But yeah, I stripped up these wood because I wanted, because there's a like from Java YouTubers, I found out that there's a weird bug that made it so that dark oak isn't as dark as it should be. I kind of agree because even in Bedrock I saw. The dark oak texture is very similar to spruce one. It's like a very slightly dark one. But yeah, I crafted up the spyglass and used it with Optify and found yes, it does zoom in further than just Optify. And while I was trying to chop down the tree, yeah, I chopped down this dark oak tree to get a little bit more wood so I can you know, do some stuff because I was kind of running out of wood shortage. And yeah, I crafted the planks and sorry, decided to craft a bed because I was going on another sorry, I was going on another adventuring trip. And yeah, so I took out my diamond pickaxe. It was actually a short adventuring trip. So basically I was trying to get to that one lava pool that I discovered on day 1. And I found that there's actually a beach nearby which I could get some there's sand nearby. You know, to get some glass. And I found out this ocean and totally didn't miss the crit for the pig over there. And you know, hung out with a group of pigs. And day 15, I think, I went to borrow sold a bunch of other stuff. So basically, what I was doing was going to 0-0 of the world, which is in the middle of the river, and started backtracking, and eventually found the lava pool. And after successfully failing a speedrunner portal, I still saw there's a little bit of lava left until I realized, hold up, I was here to mine obsidian, not make a portal, and as you can see, a very entertaining content. Oh yeah, after I buy like 14 pieces of obsidian, and the reason why I did buy 18 to fill up the corners, because I would probably go insane. That takes like 3+ minutes. I found this very nice looking spear crater thing in the middle of dark oak forest, which looks pretty nice. I was planning to do some build in the future, so yeah, we'll see if I want to build with that. Okay, while I was coming back home, I managed to find some cows and the sheep, which you guys know what by this now. And while I was heading back to the base, I found that the two skeletons that I successfully missed the arrows, 2 arrows, and I successfully missed both. Yeah, as you can see here, I definitely need an F3 screen. And after a pretty intense battle with these 2 skelly boys over here, yeah, one of these skelly boys somehow managed to get into the managed to get in the sun because super determined to borrow my soul. Just but yeah, look at how fast these skelly boys can walk. It's unfair compared to Bedrock. Bedrock, they just stay in one place. So I decided to lure them down here, and then I accidentally make them fight each other to the death. To see who wants to borrow whose soul. So I decided to watch from a distance while healing up with my button. So I decided to get my cows until I realized one of the skelly boys was still left. So I just gave them the final thing. So yeah, he was the chosen one to be borrowed. So yeah, my son borrows his soul. Anyway, so after navigating after navigating them across the river, which was paid, and then sit there for like solid 2 minutes just pressing W and the control button doing it. Oh yeah, by the way, I use control as my jump button, so it's easier because it's next to my. I can just use my fingers in one place. Anyway, so basically what I'm trying to do with these cows is an entity cramming beef farm. Basically, this is a mechanic in the Java where if there's more than 25 mobs in a 1 block space, it's 25. I don't really exactly remember. They'll actually start taking damage because things to save like frame rate wise. Also yeah, I used the hitboxes thing in Java edition to to try getting them to the hole and try feeding them properly so that I can feed them properly and not have them not breed, because I want them to breed. Anyway, also another thing in this world, each time I log back in, the achievements somehow go away. That's why even if I do the how did we get here achievement or something like that, even if I do that, it still wouldn't it will literally go away the next time I log in. So yeah, even if this world still exists, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be doing that. Anyway, so I started off by crafting up the portal. As you can building the portal. Crafting up the portal. You guys just heard a new phrase, guys. Yeah, I craft nether portals now. Anyway, so I started off by building this obsidian, what's this called again? The box rectangle leader for the. Why am I trying to make this interesting? It's just building another portal, and somehow I didn't speed this up for whatever reason. So I finally got the nether portal working, and decided to head into the nether. And when I head into the nether, I literally spawned directly in front of another fortress. And just before you guys say this is fake. Oh wait, I forgot to give the wall seed. Oh my gosh, I forgot to give the wall seed. And now you guys are gonna see that I faked, and that this is a stage that I perfectly look for a seed. But the thing is that you cannot stage the free trial seed. Because in the free trial there's only 1 seed, but I don't know the free trial seed, so you guys can go look at it. But yeah, I did show you guys the coordinates, so you guys can also look. And I saw a wither skeleton, and I tried putting up my shield just because I was a little bit scared until I remember the weird bug. So yeah, only blazers seem to be hostile towards me. Blazers, anything that could shoot me was hostile. But for whatever reason, gas weren't spawning in this either, I wouldn't complain, but still, that's a little bit weird, not gonna lie. And a blaze literally aim-botted from like another 32 blocks away. You can see in the corner of the screen over there somewhere. So I decided to heal behind this block and then go take on the blaze. And found that there's actually 2 blazes there, so yeah, I decided to take my inner sweaty gamer and did some correctly timed crits and hits. And yeah, took them on. It was pretty easy without them shooting one more time, one more time and like they're not shooting again. And one of them dropped blaze dots. Yeah, my blaze block was pretty pretty not good, not gonna lie, compared to something else. But yeah. Anyway, so I headed through the portal, and yeah, luckily there's no creeper waiting in front of me, waiting to end my hardcore world. Literally, because I was unaware of stuff. But yeah, excuse me, I slept on the bed, and I think it is it. Let's start again, man. My grammar's. Anyway, so it's day 17. Yeah, should be about day 17. I crafted my first brewing stand. I decided to put it in this one corner, and using my one trapdoor that I banished over here, which I did that off camera because that would be like a solid 6 hours long where I didn't do anything at all. Took way too much time, guys. Please, okay, if you guys could do the YouTuber things, that'd be very helpful. But yeah, while I was mining, I actually heard a bunch of skelly boys and found a cave. And these guys over here were trying to end my hardcore world. Obviously, I was very offended by that, so I decided to take care of them by borrowing their souls. And yeah, after that, I just took some gold over here, the ores, totally borrowed the ores because if you're gonna give it back to the thing, yeah. Yeah, after getting jump scared by a creeper and borrowing the soul of that, and I even found some deep slate copper, which is extremely rare, I think. Not extremely rare, but it's pretty rare. But unfortunately, two of them got blown up, which is F in the chat for the deep slate copper, guys. I mean, ignore the weird notifications. Also, just yeah, there's a lot of trials and tribulations going to making this video possible. So yeah. Anyway, so after totally not getting a adrenaline rush and then totally not getting jump scared by creeper again, and then getting the creeper bounce back into the creeper behind me, so that the creeper can still blow me up. I went back up to get my diamonds, which are totally mine, by the way. Oh wait, our diamonds. Anyway, so after that, so I head back down here, and yeah, immediately I got shot by a skeleton, and then had to run away, and then yeah, I found more diamonds, but then I just guarded like crazy with the zombies. Luckily, this was a normal hardcore one. There's a weird bug, so yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, after critting the heck out of the skeleton and getting jump scared by another creeper, I borrowed the soul, and then this skelly boy again, and 3 skelly boys were over here, so I decided to make them shoot each other and fight each other until I realized that there's 3, because I thought there's only 2 over there at the time. But then after they were fighting, I found out the 3rd skelly boy was over there, and then I borrowed the soul of that, and after that I head back to the surface. Was I literally speedrunning right there? I was literally speedrunning my voice. Sorry if you guys couldn't understand anything. But yeah, anyway, it was day 18, I think, around that time, so yeah. I took one more diamond because I wanted an enchantment. Oh wait, oh yeah, because I wanted to craft a diamond chestplate, which is really good. That's what you call progress. I mean, look at that achievement. Isn't that amazing? But yeah, so I flexed the diamond. Put on the diamond chestplate and decided to go some farming because after all of that chaos and adrenaline, I just wanted some peacefulness. So yeah, I just went out to bone meal my crops and, farm up some things because I was also running low on food at that time. So yeah, I decided to be peaceful and yeah, just chill out. And I accidentally fell into the entity crabbing hole in the future. So, so I decided to just farm up harvest the what's this, the wheat, the wheat, and yeah, I accidentally trampled on the crops over here. But don't worry, I used my final piece of mobile to harvest up the thing, and then yeah, after that I planted all the wheat seeds that I have, and yes, yeah, planted all the wheat seeds and restart some of the things. I don't really know anything, it's just peaceful, compared to all of that adrenaline. Honestly, don't know why the heck I say that's such a dangerous area, hardcore mode, If you guys have seen how many times I've died, actually I've never died once. Oh wait, I have, never mind. Died in the stupidest ways in my 100 other the bedrock hunters in this world. Oh yeah, something big is coming up this next week. So yeah, keep a lookout on my YouTube channel. So do the YouTuber things and slap that notification bell. Oh my, that hurts now. But yeah, once again, totally after getting freaked out by the other spawn, and turning off my hitboxes because I forgot to do that. I, for whatever reason, since I ran out of blocks, used wool, which is a flammable block, against a bunch of blazers firing at me, which is a totally very smart decision, as you can tell. But yeah, ate some bread so I could regen a little bit, and more bread. So yeah, so I can take care of the Blaze greetings, which yeah, they're greeting me pretty good, which but yeah, I just told them to leave me alone for a while, and I'll meet them later on. So yeah, they agreed, 100% agreed. So yeah, I just asked my assistant over here, my axe, to gently lead them out to somewhere. So yeah, while I was exploring the fortress, I found some pretty decent loot, as you can see here. So I decided to take a saddle and golden horse armor, but then I found diamond horse armor and another saddle because I wanted to use a strider, and I found 3 diamonds in a fortress. The funny thing is that let's see, if I hadn't found let's see, yeah, I actually found about a third of the amount of diamonds that I found in the overworld in the Nether. Wait, I am honestly not sure. I actually forgot how many diamonds did I get from the overworld from my day. See, so I crafted a diamond pickaxe and I have it remaining for the enchantment table. That means 13 diamonds. That means I found 16 diamonds, but then 3 of them were from the Nether, which means that yeah, while I was borrowing the soul here, I wanted to test out magma cubes were hostile towards me, but then it's Blaze over here, so I was like, how am I supposed to test this out? Anyway, to what I say, so that's about like let's see, close to what, 25% of my diamonds were from the Nether, close to. So yeah, as you can see here, quick maths. Anyway, so after slowly backing up out of that and decided to run away, just ran away, battled with some piglins over here, this piglin, to see what I get. And I got some leather, which was very helpful because I wanted the enchantment setup. Oh yeah, that's also one of my goals. Literally telling like 30 minutes later, bro. Why am I so like I don't have a script for my video, so I just like see what is there and yeah, follow along. So I think by this time it's day 19. I need the F3 screen again. I think I just gave up on putting the days, but yeah, whenever the F3 screen pops up, that's when you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I tried not wasting my what's that, the axe durability. So I tried using my shovel until I realized that chickens need 4 damage to be eats tomorrow, not 3.5. So yeah, after all of that, I decided to right click this brewing stand just for some more brewing ingredients, like to add in that, just in case, because I'm so dumb. I might need a regen. Let's try again. I might need a regen potion. Wait, how many times I've tried that again? Yeah, so I decided to craft a awkward potion. Is that called an awkward potion? I forgot what it's called exactly, but yeah, I think it's called an awkward potion. I decided to plant some nether wart outside using the soul sand I get it from the fortress. But yeah, I got some cooked chicken because I was running low on food and I needed to regen. So yeah, using each of these diamonds, I decided to craft my enchantment table. But then before that, I decided to get some books so I can get some bookshelves so I can immediately upgrade the enchantment table a little bit, And I got some of my leather and crafted one book to craft the enchantment table. Yeah, and then I moved some of my chests out of the way that I was building with, and then I decided to put them here. And I realized it was too deep because you cannot open it, and then after that I put it in front over here. So yeah, basically move. Ow! I still hit my chair. I mean, my leg on my chair. Anyway, wow, that hurts. Anyway, yeah, I after relocating the chest, immediately went back into the nether. like the big crackhead that I am. As you can see here, I clearly locked back in because if I didn't want the achievements to go away, I need to like leave my computer on, which is gonna make my parents' electricity bill go like supremely high, which I don't really want to do as much as possible. But yeah, after these blazers for disrupting this again, I said, hey man, can you just delete me a little bit later? And I found out that the magma cubes can do damage, but they weren't hostile. Again, they are like weird type of neutral, They don't want to attack you, but they can still do damage in that sense of neutral. Anyway, so after I got jump scared by a magma cube that wasn't even trying to damage me, I used my sweeping edge. Was it the sword? Because I wanted the sweeping attack so I can damage more than one mob, but then yeah. As you can see, I am not very good with a sword at all, which is pretty ironic because swords have a higher attack speed. So that means you should be more agile, but then I've first time Java player. who's originally from Bedrock, knows how to use an axe in Java more than a sword. Now that makes complete sense. So after my shield broke, I just ran away like the big coward that I am, because no shield is equal to instant death for me unless I get like full prot for netherite or diamond at least, because in netherite and diamond they do not have the difference at all in terms of armor. It's just knockback resistance. That's literally it, and maybe a little bit more stronger. Anyway, so yeah, I got back to the overworld and slept to get to day 20. I lost my sense of time, guys. We need the F3 screen to come up in order to predict it. So after getting a bunch of soul sand from the piglet battery, I decided to expand my nether wart farm a little bit. So yeah, then after that I decided to crit this creeper until I realized it blew up, and then after feeling all of my brain cells disappear from my body, not brain cells, after feeling all of my emotions just like after me suffering internally, I decided to actually chill off again. Psych, I going oh never mind. Like I just going for some relaxing tree chopping because I need some wood. But yeah, after chopping down some of these trees, I wanted some charcoal because it's running out of coal. I was low on the coal. I was low coal. That's what you say. But yeah, I started to plant some of these sugar canes back and got more people so I could craft more books. And yeah, I really like the shift click feature in Java Edition where you just hold down shift and right click. Shift right click is very useful in Java, honestly. But yeah, after failing to do the drag crafting, as I like to call it, yeah, I got more birch logs, and as you can see here, my spruce tree has actually grown in the left corner. Right, I think it's the left corner, right? Yeah. After getting these two bookshelves, I put these books in, and boom, I got the two bookshelves, which raised me up my top level to level 10 enchantments, which is absolutely mind-boggling. So I decided to go for a pretty basic enchantment of prot 1. So I have an enchanted diamond chestplate. I know, flex. It totally wasn't like with a totally wasn't a totally isn't like a dummy enchantment. It's prot 4, prot 4 unbreaking 3 mending. Anyway, went back down to mining, and then I immediately got shot down by another skelly boy. And since I forgot to craft my shield, yeah, I already water bucketed for the first time, and then got jump scared by the creeper. And then after that, went backwards into a block so I could protect myself, because apparently creepers do damage because of your foot. Like the explosions do damage based on where your foot is. So yeah, that's how I avoided a lot of damage. And after finding out this was a 1 vein, but in reality it was a 2 vein. Look at this. Towards the end of the 100 days, I literally had no idea it was there, which is making me so depressed. Which is more agrifying than anything. Agrifying. Anyway, so after accidentally falling to lava because one block shoved me off, I tried, then I ran away after healing, and then there's a skelly boy, so I ran away again, occupied to see if the guy is still there, which is still there, because simulation distance. Anyway, so I healed up with my rotten flesh, because rotten flesh is still food at the end of the day. But like the big crackhead that I am, I still went back to attack more creepers, because yes. And by that time I saw that my iron axe broke, which was immediately a sign for me to go away, but then I saw this aquifer and saw there's any ores, so then there's nothing there. But yeah, that was an immediate sign to go away, but then there's a bunch of skelly boys, so I decided to take them out by sword. And since I didn't have my axe, I literally started going crazy, and then I spam clicked the heck out of that, which is what you would expect a Bedrock player to be doing, like the first time. But no, I immediately know how Java combat works, just like that time. It was super intense. So yeah. Anyway, so after getting back up to the surface, I got out some of my iron as always. And yeah, while it was smelting, I used the bows that I got from the cave, the skelly boys, to heal up my bows. Heal up to get it better. And I finally got my first pieces of bread, which was pretty nice. Baguettes, So I ate my baguettes, totally not bread, it's totally not normal bread, and used my 3 leftover diamonds to make, guess what it is, you guys will have no idea. It is a diamond axe. Yeah, I decided to make a diamond axe because sorry, because yeah, I don't know, And I think it's just I just wanted the upgrade flow to keep going. You guys ever noticed when my stone axe broke, I upgraded to iron. So when my iron axe broke, I upgraded to diamond. You know, the national progression of life. Anyway, so while I was going exploring over here, I decided to turn on my render distance, and as you can see here, the noise in the background is actually a recreation of how my computer sounded like when I was trying to render all the chunks in. Which, as you can see here, this is what I meant by my computer almost exploded, took off, sounded louder than jet engine. And as you can see, I actually managed to see my base from here. It's pretty interesting, but yeah. But after my computer almost exploded, I was like, okay, that's where I'm gonna look the next time. So I decided to lower it down to the render distance of 10 chunks, as always. That's my usual render distance. And after waiting for like a solid 2 minutes, it finally rendered in. And yeah, it's not back to normal render distance. I decided to head that way towards the extreme hills biome. And after totally clutching that MLG watermark, and I saw this one trick trader. I was like, hey, what? Do you have some good trades? And I was like, no, haha, stupid, you're stupid. So I decided to borrow the soul of this guy. So yeah, as you can see here, even my Minecraft character is like, yes, we are doing it. Don't worry, guys. Yeah, even Steve doesn't want this guy. So yeah, after negotiating with Wandering Trader here, to get some free leads, he absolutely 100% willingly did it. And after that, he just left the area, you know, to do more stonks. It's just like, good luck with his stonks, man. And yeah, that's last I saw him. Hopefully he's doing good in his business. Anyway, so I got up to this dark oak tree next to the extreme hills biome and decided to crank up my render distance again. I found this another extreme hills biome over there, and I saw that there's actually a swamp biome over there, which is pretty interesting because it's pretty high up. I never seen a swamp biome that high up, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, after increasing my that was actually after increasing my render distance 40 chunks. And that time, it took over 8 minutes to load in. I think almost 8 minutes to load in. So while I was doing, while I was waiting, I decided to watch a Cookie God's brand new hardcore series, which is most definitely better than this one. But yeah, and after finding out that, after remembering that leaves can cannot be waterlogged in Java Edition, I decided I was waterlogged it up there. But yeah, watching Cookie God episode very productive of my time because you know he's a great YouTuber, and yeah, so sad to see him get some carpal tunnel whatever nonsense, just because he built a volcano that doesn't even serve a purpose. Anyway, while as I found another hunter pig, so you know what I had to do. I found the world's smallest windswept savanna biome. And after that, by the way, as we call it, the shattered savanna because it sounds so cool. You know, the cool boys like to call it that. Only technical boys like to call it the shattered savannah. Anyway, the real reason I actually came out for this exploring trip was actually for a horse, because you know I was getting tired of walking on my own while exploring. So I decided to get this horse, and for whatever reason, like a dummy, I decided to continue exploring instead of getting my horse safely home. And I actually found out that horses take damage when you fall, unlike in Bedrock where they literally invincible. I don't know, it's a weird bug in Bedrock, where you and the horses are invincible even from any height pretty much. But anyway, so I got up and yeah, I actually found a village which is pretty nice. I had big plans for this village until I realized how far it was away. So I just wanted to take the ask them kindly for whatever they don't need, you know. But yeah, so but then I got distracted as always with these piggy boys. So after kindly hanging out with them and they gave some gifts, so I decided to explore this village a little bit, and loot was pretty good. But the best loot of the village was not just hay bales, wait for it, come on, potatoes. Yes, potatoes. I'm a mini technoblade, I know. Come on, potatoes are confirmed they are confirmed the best early game food in the entire game. I dare you to disagree. It can grow fast, it drops more than water like wheat, and also it provides some decent saturation. It's as good as bread, I think, in terms of saturation, and you can get a lot more of it, lot easier. Just find it in the village and boom, infinite stocks. And you can also trade it with villagers too, even better. And it's much easier to get. Also, you can earn so many emeralds. Tell me the potatoes are good. Anyway, so after borrowing the soul of the iron golem and me being an absolute coward to do so, in a proper way, like the speedrunners. Anyway, so yeah, slept. Somehow there's a weird bug that makes you sleep on the floor when you do it from a horse. Anyway, so yeah, I broke the bed, and it's always flower forest. So I decided to hang out with these cows and get some orange tulips because orange tulips make me go yes. Honestly, it's just because I am biased towards orange. So yeah, I decided to try doing a speedrunner portal over here because I wanted a way of fast travel. But yeah, did yeah the I decided to do this so I can get my horse back going too as well, as safe as possible because I thought this was a safe way. And then after messing up the portal, I still realized there's a little bit of lava left. So I was like, let's get my horse in. Oh wait, because I need to get off. Oh wait, what the heck is happening? So they decided to turn on F3 and B to get the hitboxes to see if that's anything. And then I realized from a video that you need to head inside another portal in order for other mobs to head inside another portal. So after doing that, I tried again, but then yeah, for whatever reason it didn't work. So that's pretty sad. So I decided to get my horse a little bit later on. So yes, I decided to explore this other place a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. I literally spawned in front of Bastion while I tried to load in the other chunks, which is insane. My luck is literally insane in Squall, but unfortunately my luck is gonna be coming to an end. Yeah, that's all I'll say for foreshadowing because my luck became extremely terrible over here. And I actually found it's a bridge bastion even better because bridge is my favorite type of bastion. Because since I am too lazy to loot secret gold, bridge is like best bastion because 16 blocks of gold guaranteed every single time. And for whatever reason I use birch planks because I ran out of blocks. I'm just too dumb, alright. Anyway, so what I say, 16 blocks of gold just revealed over there. As you can see, all that just lying in one corner. But then unfortunately didn't bring an iron pickaxe or diamond pickaxe for whatever reason. So I decided to go through the bastion to see if there's any other loot chests that I can get some iron from. While over here my stone pick broke, so I decided to craft a brand new one. And yeah, I clicked over here, right click, is it right click? Yeah. I clicked over here, made another stone pick with black stone that I had, and chop the diamond axe. Chop the diamond axe. I mean, use the diamond axe to chop down the crafting table. And for this is the dumbest mistake I've done in my hardcore world. I tried using the lava bucket for dynamic lighting, and unfortunately, due to this, I died, which is pretty sad. But yeah, I'm surprised I survived that long and got that much progress. But the thing is that I still very triggered at the fact that I didn't get the diamonds. Yeah, I'm more triggered by the fact that I didn't get that one diamond rather than the fact that, I died in my hardcore world. Yeah. Anyway guys, I guess with that, thank you all so much for watching this video and watching my suffering and how dumb I was, and yeah, something new is coming, and I guess I will see you all next time for something new with Java Edition. Bye guys.